Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I am here with the Kit Club reveal and also some examples and a little sidebar because there's something new and exciting at Spellbinders. Alrighty crafters, let's get right into this video. Let's get started. We are now at April 1st, the new Kit Club reveal. I will put a general link for the Kit Club. Then I'll put the value kits. The value kits are when they bundle like small die of the month, large die of the month, or small die, large die plus glimmer, things like that where you get a better deal that way. Also, you get free shipping with the Kit Club. And if you stay in the Kit Club, you can choose which month you want to participate. You can skip a month. So what you would do if you skip a month is just cancel the subscription, then you go back in the next month and start it up again. But you'll also get 10% off with your regular Spellbinders orders. 2 thumbs up for that. Alrighty crafters, so my little sidebar before we get started. I just noticed in Spellbinders, they're carrying the new All-to-New stamp wheel. Ooh. Now the stamp wheel is reminiscent of the Misty stamping tool, but the Misty you can only stamp in here. I did do the pre-order. My stamp wheel has not arrived yet. You have the room to stamp around. You have a bigger footprint. It's easier to do layering stamping with the stamp wheel because you can put the stamps all different ways. You can use both the lid here, the inside of the lid, and the top of the lid to do multiple stampings. It's just easier to do that type of stamping if you want to do layering stamping and ghosting stamping and some other things, but I still love my Misty, which Spellbinders does carry too. I'm going to put the link for the stamp wheel because a lot of places they have it and they're already sold out, and it is selling at $99 if you add something else at Spellbinders, not the Kit Club. Kit Club ships free. You're going to have to add something to make it 100 to then get the free shipping. So maybe get the stamp wheel if you want one, along with a roll of yellow tape. That's a good option. And then you get the free shipping, okay? I just wanted to let you know that the stamp wheel is in stock at Spellbinders. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So you can grab one if you've been wanting one. There are many demos by loads of crafters. That's what got me into doing the pre-order at All-to-New. So, hey, All-to-New stamp wheel. All right, now let's get into the Kit Club. Yay. Now let me show you what are the offerings in the Kit Club for April. First up, we have the clear stamp of the month. You can do clear stamp or clear stamp and die. There's a sentiment strip right there. There's the florals. I'm going to play with this one. This one is called the Friendship Garden Stamp. So pretty. Look at the detail. Next, we have small die of the month, large die of the month. Small die of the month is Punch and Pierce Borders. I do have an example of this, so we'll talk about this one shortly. Super cute. This is really geared towards A2 cards with the width. And then here you get loads of options. Those of you who love loads of options and choices, this is the set for you. You have that frame here, you have the open frame with the drop-ins, and I'll show you from my example how I used this little beauty. So you're looking at 4 1/4 inch wide, okay? And then you keep using the drop-ins and play for texture. Love. Next, we have Punch and Pierce Frame and Sentiments die set. Love. This one, you can turn it into a shaker, 5 1/2, 4 1/4. So this will give you a full A2 frame, and then you play with all the layers. This is by itself. There's a drop-in. Here's another piece to do the separation. And then what I'm madly in love with. Oh, these sentiments. Sort of like an oversized, not too big, not too small, but bold sentiments. Let's call it that. Love. We have for you, thank you, best wishes, and hello. Let's go with the thank. 2 3/4 inch wide by about 1 inch tall. Super duper duper cute, super fun. You get the shadow and you also get the sentiments. You're going to see loads of examples of that in this video. Next, we have the glimmer of the month. So there's that option of doing small die, large die, value pack, or you can do small die, large die, and glimmer. That was the combination I usually bought, plus the embossing folder. But you can do any one of them that you want. Have fun. You can just do the glimmer alone and you're done. And 1 month you can do the value pack. Next month you can cancel it and then just do whatever speaks to you. Yes, options again. All right, here is the glimmer of the month. And every time I show you the glimmer, I keep forgetting to tell you guys. So this time I made the effort to do it. You do get a free roll of hot foil. Isn't that lovely? So this month they sent the blush hot foil. Love. You can use it or just add it to your hot foil stash. I'm going to add mine to the stash because I use a different color on this one, okay? This is the Glimmer Leaf Panel. It's open, so you can see that it's an open style, but it really does fit right into that A2 if you just want to just glimmer and go. You can do one bottom part. You can do, I did the 2 pieces of the leaf, and it is very cute. 4 inches wide, okay? It comes with 2 sentiments. Have an unbelievable day. Celebrate the little things. I use the celebrate the little things. You can also glimmer and then cut out with the coordinating die of the leaf panel. Behind it, if you're like, what is that? This is the add-on for this month. So Spellbinders started this year where they'll do a little add-on to their offerings. And the add-on for this month is the leaf panel stencil. If you're going to get this, get this. This is fabulous and so easy to use. I was like, yay, so easy to use. Super easy. Totally worth adding to your glimmer hot foil if you do get this. I would do those 2 together. Win-win. Next. Oh, the stitch die of the month. Excitement. Oh, love, 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 love. I was like, oh, this is pretty. It reminds me of like a peacock kind of. You see how it kind of goes like this, and then you layer this onto this and this onto this, like that spray of a peacock. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, for those of you who do the stitching, it's quick stitching with this one. There's not a load of stitching and all that. It's just like super easy here. So let me give you the width of the biggest piece, 3 3/8 of an inch, almost 2 inches, 1 7/8 of an inch. Love. There is also this label, this fun, unique label with piercing and lines, embossed lines. Let me tell you, this is so cute. And you can use this label beyond this set. I'm going to make another card where I don't do stitching and show you guys. If you don't want to do stitching, but you love the look of this whole die set, I would still say this is a great one because it's unique in terms of how it lays out and that label. And then you also get the For You. Love. It is called Stitched Fanfare. It's great fanfare. Love this one. Thumbs up. Really, really nice. Last 2 offerings in the kit club. 2 embossing folders. We have the 2D embossing folder. Seamless floral background. Ooh, love, love, love. These are both oversized embossing folders. But with the 2D, this is $9. Free shipping. The shipping is included in the $9. So if you're like, I don't want to join a club, but I love all their embossing folders, that's the club to do, is the embossing folder. I just love it. 5.5 inch wide, 8.5 inch tall, because I've been known, and a lot of you are probably the same way. You skip it, then you go back into the past kit club and buy it for like twice the price because you're now adding shipping to it. I've done that myself. Also, some of the older things from early 2022, 2021, I'm starting to not see in the past kit club, okay? Keep that in mind. You look at this and you're like, right now, Suzanne, no, it's okay. I can skip it. Then you start to see people using it, examples, and you're like, oh, it's starting to speak to me. That's why I go back into the past kit club and buy the embossing folder. I know, I do the same exact thing, but I'm just saying that they're starting to clear out certain things, okay? Keep that in mind as well. But this one, fabulous. The 3D embossing folder of the month. Look at that one. That's the 3D embossing folder. This one is like in panels like a quilt. This one is called Patchwork. Yeah, Patchwork Quilt. Patchwork 3D embossing folder. I did something interesting with that one. So pretty. It has flowers and textures and all kinds of fun. There is the seamless floral background, okay? Love, 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 love. Let me do it again so you can get a better look at the flowers in the center and the goodies. We have little, looking like a paisley pattern, florals, diamonds, interlocking circles, more florals, just pure fun. All right, let's get into my examples. Okay, crafters, Here are my examples. Here is the small die of the month, large die of the month, glimmer, love. Look at the variety. It's like 3 completely different cards. I love these sentiments. Here are the sentiments here. We have the best wishes and for you. And I did happy birthday here in the center. All right, so let's start off with the small die of the month. And remember, these 3 you can get as a value. 2 together or all 3 together. The more you package it is a better deal you get. And if you want everything, then you can do the total package. And I will put a link for the total package. That has a $100 price point, but you're getting everything, including the quick card kit of the month. I don't have the card kit, but if you love the card kits to make even quicker cards, that you can get bundled up, okay? Small die of the month. I took my fabulous yellow tape to hold all of this together. Use that with the drop-in and this drop-in. And had a panel. Love. I did 1 part on the top, 1 part on the bottom. I cut the panel 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I made this into an A2 panel before I put the die on and then run it. Because this gives you that cut line, which is right there at 4 1/4. Isn't that fabulous? Look at that detail. Love. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. You see, this kind of thing you don't get from an electronic die cut machine. And if you do, you're going to have shards. You're not going to have this great edging where it kind of curls in. That's why I love dies. Dies just give you that finish. Can't get enough of dies. Just love dies. I had a whole discussion with a friend of mine. She's not into dies. She likes to use the electronic die cut machine. And she's like, Suzanne, why do you love dies? I'm like, it just looks so good. This is an example of, ooh, look at all that. And you have choices. So you can change all the drop-ins here. You'd use this one on the top because of the shape. Or you could just use these alone for just textures. I could have just kept on going. I could have done another drop in here and have it all like a quilt. Oh, that would be so pretty. So on this one, I did the For You, Happy Birthday. That's one of my favorite Glimmer Hot Foil sets. I've spoken about it many times. Birthday Unboxing Glimmer. Love it so much. It's so nice. Suzanne bought it twice. Comes with the coordinating dice. I put the happy birthday. I did the For You. The For You is from here. Look at that loopy font. So the florals, that's a combination of a previous small die of the month, which is floral mini tiles. Remember this one? I used those flowers here. The leaves, that's from the umbrella blooms. This and this out of this set. I was thinking of this, but I decided to go with this one. I love these flowers right here. Put some crystal mixed gems, the crystal and the solid, and the card is done. Here's something else too that I started using on these. Remember when I showed you the flea market finds and Stampenda spring? So it says For You, Happy Birthday, and on the inside, Best Wishes. You remember this set? Love. Spellbinders does carry Stampendas just like they carry Alta New, the stamp wheel. Here we have Best Wishes, and this is from the brushed messages stamp. So I have a few of these where they are stamped with sentiments from here. Between the happy birthday, best wishes, thank you, happy anniversary, thinking of you. I love this set. So I am linking every single thing that I am talking about, okay? Next, let's go into the large die of the month. Like I said, you could use this outer piece and you could turn this into a shaker. So you could put all your shaky bits here with some acetate. I decided not to do it that way. I did it like you're looking in on this fun frame. Now this frame has a certain feel to it, doesn't it? It has a certain movement. Like this would be a great die set to use for a younger recipient. It has a certain movement to it to me. It's not just a straight card. You know what I mean? You see how this is a straight card? This is more like ooh pop. So this I would give to somebody different than I would give this one to. Like I think my son would love something like this. I did put best wishes here. I put a gem here. So again, silver mixed gems. This is silver. Did I say crystal mixed gems here? Silver mixed gems and silver mix again. On the eye, instead of using the little dot, I went ahead and put a gem in it just for fun. Put some yellow florals. Now I'm going to also talk about the new cardstock. I decided to play with some of that new cardstock, but I'll do that when I show you more of how I really played with it. One of them is the new Tuscan cardstock, and then some gray, and had this Glacier in the background. I use this royal blue here in the background and here for the sentiment on the shadow. Isn't that cute? And it says, best wishes on your special day. Happy birthday. Again, that stamp set. I tell you, I love this little stamp set. So here it is on your special day, and then you put happy birthday. Love. Just use your stamp positioner or your stamp wheel. These florals. In this whole video, I am shopping my stash for florals, okay? 3 sets of the same die. I love it so much. This one is called Mini Blooms and Sprigs. That's what you're seeing here. This is 3 sets of Mini Blooms and Sprigs. This die set has a fabulous price point. Hence, I bought more than one of them, okay? That's the center of the flower. Here's the little flower. And there is the leaf. You could just get 1 set and you would get 1 of each. But I like to put down all 3 and just run. So this one, Mini Blooms and Sprigs, that's what's in here. Tucked behind the sentiments with this. And you open it up and happy birthday on your special day. Isn't that cute? Large die of the month. Fun. I love that. I love a good spray. When the card just moves, this one has movement. And I love in the back behind this, which does run very clean, and you pop it out. I ran it one time in my Spellbinders Platinum 6. Clean popping out of all of this and pierced detail. I love that the color in the back shows through, which is why I picked that blue. So that is the large die of the month. Punch and pierce, frame and sentiments. Ooh, love the sentiments. If you feel this, but you don't have to use it, the sentiments alone make this set like really and truly. I use this over and over again. You're going to see from my other examples that I came back to those sentiments. Glimmer leaf panel. Love. So here is the leaf panel done twice. In this instance, I use the Satin Metallic 4-pack hot foil roll. You guys know I love that. And did 1 panel. Then I taped everything down. You have to tape this one down just so you can control it. But super easy to work. It foiled like a dream. And this stencil. Oh, so easy. I was like, yes. And I did use my dirty blending brushes again. The one with the Twisted Citron Distress Oxide and Mowed Lawn. That's primarily what's on that brush. On those 2 brushes, okay? And I just came in and did this. That's why it's so light. This is so easy to use. I just put it on like so after I had glimmered it. Came in with my light color first. And then for this one, I did the darker color. There we go. So easy. Done. Rotate it. I flipped it upside down for the second part of it. And then same thing again. Right there. Super easy. Just run a little bit of light tack tape across here so when you're blending, you don't accidentally go up into this. And that's all I did. I have just a little space where I had these 2 kissed together in the middle. So this is great to fill in that little gap. Celebrate the little things, as you see here. Another small die of the month. Remember this one from January? Sentimental Ampersand. I have the florals here. Use that strip for the sentiment, and this strip works on both sentiments, so you can still get lots of uses out of this without even using the and. You have the florals, you have this. I could have done this too here if I wanted. Then the bird. I was thumbing through my Spellbinder stash and I found the birds and I was like, oh, I put you in the wrong spot. That's why you haven't been seeing me use it, because I love this little die here. This one is called Sweet Birdie. She's a goodie. Great for spring crafting. So I put a little bird. I put some of these. That little leaf, that's here. Then I use some matte gold pearls just to offer a little break. And then here's the gold mixed gems. So on this top folding A2 card, celebrate the little things. Flip it up. Happy birthday from all of us. Isn't that fabulous? Love. Leaf panel. Glimmer hot foil with the free roll that you get. And also the stencil as an add-on with the cute little birdie. They all go together. Let's now go into my stitching die of the month along with the 2D embossing folder, because my example has both. Love. So again, we have Sweet Birdie here. Look at how this peacock looking. Maybe that's why I pulled out the bird, because I was thinking this reminds me of peacock feathers. So I put the bird here and I did the stitching in this colorway. That is the new cardstock. Look at that. This is the fog with the embossing folder. Isn't that fabulous? So I know in the past I love to use darker color cardstock, like on my next example here. Run the embossing folder and then build on it. But look at the lighter color cardstock without it being white. I love that this is like 2-3 shades from white. And we're going to talk about the new cardstock in a second, because the last card I'm going to show you, then I'm going to go into the sidebar of the cardstock because they're very exciting. This new cardstock. So here is fog. Then I use this turquoise mint for the label. Isn't that label like, oh yes, so good. Look at it. You can use it by itself. There is a for you. Put my little bird. Sentimental ampersand for the florals. Then I just put some glitter drops from my stash. So look how the seamless floral background is. See the detail with the florals? So here it is on a darker cardstock, a more deep teal. Here it is on the lighter. I love them both. Fabulous embossing folder. $9 for the embossing folder club. You can use her for a lot of things. I just love it. And I love it how it works with this stitch. Almost 5.5 inch tall, fully assembled, okay? And you just layer these three and then you put this layer on the top and see how it goes all the way in? Look at that. Kind of like the peacock again, right? It's just giving me peacock vibes. Shell, peacock, same thing. So pretty. This is a 5x7 card because you know I love a large card when it comes to embossing folders. And a recipient would love this. And I tell you, this cardstock is really great if you want to do a bunch of masculine cards. Reserve it for that then if you don't love the color. But I think it's a great backdrop because even with yellows, this would pop. Stitch Fanfare, runaway hit. Fabulous stitch die of the month. If a lot of you are like me where you love your stitching dies, must add to your stash. She's just win-win. Whether you stitch or not, you can always pull this one out just to give something different in terms of a new unique shape. I would call April Unique Shape Kit Club. Love. Sometimes you just want to have something different in your stash ready to go. Especially if your recipient would appreciate the look and like, ooh, what's that? Oh, I love to have options and choices when I'm giving cards to folks because I know certain people is certain ways. That's why I gave my friend the card with the brush gold envelope. She was sitting there drooling over the envelope before she even got into the card. Anyway, back to this. This one now, I decided to go back into the 4-petal collection. This is 4 petals label here. This now. Be Bold Blooms. My friend came back out. I have not played with Be Bold Blooms in a while because I was playing so much with the sister. Holiday Blooms over the holidays. But here is Be Bold Blooms. Remember her. She's a good one. So I have the deep teal. So here I did the purples, a little pop of green, lighter teal, turquoise, then this deep one. And here we are again. Large die of the month. So you see how it keeps on coming back and playing? For you, hello, best wishes. All from the large die of the month. And then that fabulous frame. Tell you, winner, 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 winner. Be Bold Blooms, definite winner. So much so, I have 3 of them. I bought the first one and then I went back in when they would go on sale. I tell you, look for sales. And added it to my stash. So I get to run it very quickly. So layered that up. Had that colorway, so cute. And then background here, I could have used essential diamonds. That would have been pretty. I could have also used essential arches, but I decided to go with the 4-petal labels. I like this unique shape. Here I use some green gems, silver mixed gems, and also some glitter drops from my stash. Pretty. I have a couple of friends that would be like, oh, Suzanne. They would just love this whole colorway and very easy to put together. All right, next. Here is my 3D embossing folder of the month. I was enjoying patchwork. This is patchwork on a new shade of white cardstock. It's a bright white cardstock recommended by Jennifer McGuire. Yes, I will link it below. It's called Accent. The only place I've seen it, Amazon. But they do have it in stock and at a great price. So I bought a ream of it. And here it is. So it's a bright white cardstock. It almost looks kind of gray too, doesn't it? But it was so white and so bright that I took some gold mica and put it in the background as a texture with this great embossing folder. Look at that. It's different. Like I said, this is the unique Kit Club of the month. You're getting, you know, the peacock here. You're getting the fun frame. You're getting this eyelet drop-in. And then you're getting this different embossing folder. And I love this patchwork. I think you're going to be seeing this one from me more and more. Like at first I was like, huh? But when I used it, I was like, oh, this is super pretty. This would also go very, very well with flea market finds and the Stupendous Spring too. So you can go vintage with it. You can also go modern. This is a great card that I could have also used for Mother's Day. There's the thank you. Same large die of the month. You see how you're seeing it different ways, all different colors, having fun. And on this one, this now is going into, and I'm not sure if she's back in stock, asked to be notified. This is a past Kit Club. It will come back though. It just probably sold out because it was so popular. Club Blooms, love from January. This is Club Blooms as a spray on the right. Using all of the brand new cardstock. The only thing that's not new is the brushed gold cardstock. But all of this is the new cardstock from Spellbinders. So now we're going to go into that. This is on a 5x7 card. Let me keep this here because we're going to talk about the cardstock now. Just hang in there. You're getting loads of information. First color I showed you the other day when I did the mini haul. Fog. Look at Fog. So pretty. Next color, Sage. That's the leaves here. Love. Yes, I'm linking all of it below. Trust me. Love the Sage. A new color, I did not use it. This one is Sunkissed. Here is Sunkissed, bright yellow. The darker color to Sunkissed is this one, Tuscan. Here is Tuscan. So you could mix these two together. It's like almost a mustard color. That's what's in the centers here. Tuscan. Love. Peach Sorbet. A yummy, fun color. Peach Sorbet here in the back. Peach Sorbet here. Notice how Peach Sorbet is working fabulously with the brushed gold cardstock. Love. This is also at Spellbinders, specialty cardstock. So you can mix these two together if you love this colorway. These two are like best friends right here. Look how pretty that is. Can't you see this with everything? Happy birthday with this color combination. Here it is down here. It works beautifully too with the Tuscan. That's it with the Tuscan. And my favorite in the new colors, because I just love everything pinks and reds. This is Velvet Rose. Look at Velvet Rose. Love. Velvet Rose is not here, but she could have been, because you're looking at it now beside the Fog. Look at that. And here is Velvet Rose in the florals, working like seamlessly with the Sage, the Peach, and the Tuscan. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Add a couple of these cardstock to your stash, especially if you love this kind of colorway. You don't love too bright. You like it a little bit muted, but not muted to the point that it's completely washed out and boring. Yes, I said boring. Yeah, you don't want it too boring. This is not boring. It's just beautiful. And this can transition from now into all year long and really great around the fall time because of some of the colors in here. Do I have to say it? 2 thumbs up for all these new colors. Love. This one I'm going to get a few more of because I am loving this Sage. It's a different colorway than the green I normally use. You see it? But love, right? Buy this cardstock. I know it's not the cheapest cardstock in the world, but it's 100-pound cardstock and they're beautiful colors. They do sell out. And when I do use them, I use them very conservatively. I cut a piece and go. I don't sit there and cut big panels. I only cut a big panel if I'm making a card front like this one. But I'm not folding it in half. This is white on the back. You can do it. You can fold it, but I'm not doing it. Okay? I use 110-pound for my card base. So I just cut little bits. So these are my little bits that I'm cutting. Look at that. That's all I used here for Tuscan. But so pretty, pretty, pretty. Alrighty, crafters. I think I have taken all your time. We've talked about all different kind of things. We've talked about new products like the stamp wheel being available. That's exciting. We talked about new cardstock. And then all these unique, fun offerings for April in the Kit Club. Love, 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 love. Stitch die. Fun, unique. That's unique with the textures and the doily look. This embossing folder, 3D, super fabulous. Same, this one here, just, yeah, this is just a must add to your stash. Whether I was sent this or not, I would have been buying this one. Definitely this one, because I love all these fonts too. This one too. That, I would have probably done the whole thing. Yeah. Alrighty, crafters. Everything will be detailed and linked below. And until the next video, I hope you were inspired by all the goodies you see here. And I hope you like that I'm pulling stuff from the past and using them as well. They're all coming back to play. Alrighty, crafters. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.